What's cracking, everybody? I try to make the thing a little bit bigger on the screen so we can see Wes Watson's actions and reactions and body language and all that, right? New video. Almost did I forget to say that? Almost forgot. But I was just live on my channel, on the big channel. And I asked you guys, because somebody threw it out there during the live. They said, hey, how about a Wes Watson video on a Friday? They wanted to end the weekday, the work week. Wow, I can't even talk. The work week with a Wes Watson video, right? And I was like, listen, everybody in the chat, if you want a Wes Watson video, put a 1. The ones came flying in. So those of you that get mad when I do the Wes Watson reactions, talk to them. I'm giving the people what they asked for. By the way, those of you that don't like it, there's a smile for you. Let's go. First day in prison. All right.
Straight up war, drama, negativity. This is the pen fucking personified. That's just how the pen is. It's going to be every fucking day. I distinctly remember getting off the bus at Donovan. This is reception. And it's 16 block that they're bringing you into. You get off the bus and they're stripping you out. You and fucking 30 people are getting butt naked. The cops are checking you, everything, what's up. And then you roll up to the desk, you do your fingerprints, you're checking in, then you go straight to a cell that has a cage on it. Now you're gonna be sitting in that cell with the cage attached to it all fucking day. You're gonna be in there 10 hours.
Is that real? I've never been. I've laid over in Donovan. I don't know what he means by a cell with a cage attached to it. Like I've been in there and they have the bars in R&R. I believe in Donovan they even had that. Most prisons do in R&R. But what is I don't know. Look at. I want you guys to do me a favor. Pay attention to I swear to God, the birds are laughing at him. The sounds they're making. I think one told the other, look at this motherfucking old big ass bird. He looked like a baby bird again. But I swear the birds are laughing at him. I could be wrong, but I doubt it.
Now the cops had a fucking bell on the counter, and every time a dude locked it up at the desk, a dude would come up to the desk and just tell him, hey, I don't want to go GP. I don't think I can make it. And then the cops would hit a fucking bell. Ding, got another one. And they'd put them in a different cage. Now all of us are stuck in these other cages. The crazy thing is this motherfucking day, there were some crazy skins in there. Some crazy ass fools from Dago. And the motherfuckers, you know, they knew there was a white Crip. They seen him on the bus and they were ready. This motherfucker, he didn't have a piece. We just came in transport. So he's sharpening up a pencil all crazy. And he waits till he gets ready. And he gets this motherfucker in the neck.
Where is this? He's sharpening a pencil. Where did he get a pencil in R&R? First of all, where did he get a pencil from in R&R? Secondly, he's sharpening the pencil all crazy. On what? I know you're not trying to say he sharpened a pencil on that concrete floor in R&R. I know that's not what he's saying. But he's saying it.
First fucking day on reception, just fucking wax this fool. Just puncture holes. Dink, dink, dink. Shit just goes out and I'm just sitting there like, motherfucker, this is going to be a long ass trip, you know? And I'm sitting there in the cages. We eat our fucking sandwiches. Everyone's chopping.
How many times, like, it's a pencil that was sharpened on concrete, allegedly, and he was able to punch multiple holes in somebody with it? I think you're punching multiple holes in your own story, Wes. You know, a lot of times when dudes would make a knife, make a new shank in prison, you know what they would do? They would roll up the mattress and they would put a state jacket over it and then would whack the mattress and see if it's they know it is. But it was just a habit a lot of dudes have. They'll wrap a mattress, put a jacket. If you were in the bay, they would put the raincoat or something, and then you whack it. Boom. Make sure it goes through smooth as butter. Pencil ain't doing that. A pencil is not going to be able to go in and out of somebody's body. I don't give a fuck if it's their neck multiple times. I don't believe it. Not a number 2 pencil. And where, again, anybody that's been to prison, been to R&R, where are you going to get a pencil from? I don't get that part. There's no classrooms.
Open it up, it's like 125 degrees in this little cell. It's probably fucking 110 outside, you know? And then they finally take you from that cell and they move you to your actual cell. Now you're in your actual cell by yourself. You're gonna be in that actual cell. This is reception right when you get to prison. Everybody asks about what the first day is like in prison. This is it. You roll up to reception. You hop in that little cell with everyone till you're booked.
Hey, Owens, look at. So, I know Wes loves the camera, obviously. But I don't know if anybody else is noticing. There's someone else that's being a camera hog right now that is really trying to be in the picture. And it's that fucking thing on his shoulder, the back of his shoulder. That thing normally has been on his back. So now it has crawled its way over to his damn near his back arm. Like, hey, check me out. But it's like one of them, like when the newscaster is doing shit and the drunk bottles in the back, like, hey. That's what his mole's doing right now. What? It's not even a mole. That's a nipple. Oh, fucking camera whore. That fucking thing right there. Let's name that thing, eh? In the comment section, I want the best name. And from now on, whenever we do a West reaction video and that fucking nipple pops up, we're going to shout it out. Because obviously it wants attention.
And then you go into your personal cell, and you're in your personal cell for 2 fucking weeks without seeing nobody. You're just chilling in there by yourself. They're just fucking seeing.
Why are you by yourself? I had a cellie. Everybody else had a cellie. What do you have? Maybe he got a sexual disease that herpes flare up and they can't cell nobody up with you or something. Because they don't have enough room. They don't have enough bed space to be acting like motherfuckers are divas. Oh, that one? Yeah, he can't have a cellie. He's a diva. Get the fuck out of here.
What's going on till they figure out who the fuck you are and where you're going. I remember my first tray in there. It was a chicken fucking enchiladas and they had green sauce. And all I knew is I ate that shit and I said, I'm going to put on some fucking size right now because this shit was real food. In the pen, there's real food. In the county, it's that janky-ass, cheap-ass shit. And
the CDC stopped giving us real meat a long time ago, especially like the beef. They started replacing a lot of stuff with soy-based shit. And that's why when I got out of prison, like now I'm not a real big meat eater. But apparently, you know, he was in the fitness area of the prison. So they were really, you know, wanting to bulk. I couldn't spend some whenever I'm doing a West reaction. Get a fuck, eh? It makes me want to flex.
And I just was like, okay, I'm about to put some size on. I'm going to put the work in now. We got the food going. So I was pumped at that point. But being in that cell for 2 weeks by myself, someone drew a big old SpongeBob fucking on the wall right there. And it said, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? And I'm just thinking, look at this fucking crazy motherfucker who drew this shit. You know?
It was him.
About 2 weeks later, they finally they get my custody level. They figure out who the fuck I am, my crimes and everything. And they send me to 17 block. 17 block is just walking distance from 16 block. This is on the 4-yard at Donovan. At this time at Donovan, the 4-yard was actually a reception yard. So we're in 17 block, and this is the block where we just kept having fucking problems. First thing first, I get this J-Cat standalone skin.
You hear that bird in the background? That bird was like, you listening to this shit? And the other one just laughed. I'm telling you, pay attention to the birds. They're part of it.
Head Selly, it means he's a skinhead, but he ain't affiliated. He just calls himself that. And then he fucking we just kept having problems. He was a big ass fool, big old fucking 260 fool who fucking lost a bunch of weight too quick, and he's just all saggy as shit and fucking just did it the wrong way, you know? He was cool at first until, like, he was a broke ass, and every time I got food, I had to feed his ass. And then the motherfucking, you know, I would get at the porters. The porters are the people who are serving you the food. They bring you your trays. They bring stuff around. They deliver your food to your cell. And they're the only people out in the day room during reception. Everybody else is just on lockdown until yard gets called and until you're processed, all that shit. But this motherfucker, he was all pissed because I had some peanut butter and I wanted that shit for myself. And I told him, I said, hey man, you don't get none of this. This is my shit. This is my shit right here. You don't get none, dog. And he just fucking started being a baby about the shit. We start getting into words, and I don't know how it happened, but we just start teeing off on each other. Now this fat ass motherfucker gets me in one of those guillotine chokeholds or whatever, and he has my neck all pushed down.
I think he means a full Nelson. Yeah. I know this fool's not bending over in that position. That's some cold defensive moves you got right there. Hey, that reminds me of the fucking Eddie Murphy joke when Mr. T ripped his dick off with his butt cheeks. Is that what Wes is trying to do? Let's see if that was what happened. Listen to the birds.
Pushing on the back of my fucking head, and I'm getting pissed. I'm like, oh shit, motherfucker, you let me out of this shit. I'm gonna fucking kill your ass when you let me out, you fucking fat motherfucker. And then
you're already losing.
My neighbor, fucking from Captown, fucking Scooby, he hears me in the vent and he goes, hey big dog, what's up? He's all, you good over there? What's going down? And I said, hey, Mike's got his fucking titties on my goddamn neck, and he's fucking, as soon as he lets me out of this hold, I'm gonna beat the dog shit out of his fat ass. And he's sitting here, he's pushing on my neck, you know? And I'm just finally, he starts to let me go, and he's like, don't do anything. He's being a bitch about it. I said, nah, the second you let me out, I'm gonna kill your ass. And he fucking finally lets me out, and then, you know, obviously I fire him, pop, 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 just fucking light him up real quick. And then he just...
Hey, let's get another bar of that shit. Let's see the pop pows. They were hilarious. I need the pop pows again. Let's see. Hold on.
Let me go, and he's like, don't do anything. He's being a bitch about it. I said, nah, the second you let me out, I'm gonna kill your ass. And he fucking finally lets me out, and then, you know, obviously I fire him, pop, 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 just fucking light him up real quick. And then he's just sitting there with the bloody nose. And he's like, dude, is it good?
Yeah. He won the first round, and then all of a sudden the pop pows took the fight out of him. Wes has the most fucking believable stories ever, eh? Like, you can't help but to be, like, enthralled with the... Pow, pow, pow! I really should edit this and put the powers in there like Superman and Batman and whatever the fuck. Yeah, Batman.
And I'm like, you fucking punk motherfucker. Yeah, it's good. In the pen, fools used to get in a fight in a pen, or I would have fools fucking put in work or whatever they're doing. If two dude motherfuckers decided to fight, whoever got hit last and didn't keep fighting is in trouble with me, okay? That just shows that you bitched out. You have to get fully fucking flattened, you know? You have to be flat.
You can't put your hands on each other, Wes. I'll do another video later where he says you can't put hands on each other. But for this story, they're putting hands on each other. And if the guy that gets beat up, regardless of the fact that he had the heart to fight in this imaginary battle zone that this Vato's in, fucking fight club. He's in a fight club, eh? The Donovan Fight Club. But in this imaginary one, even though you fought and had the balls to fight and defend yourself, Wes is going to be mad at you, eh, if you lost. Wes is the shot caller again. Already. Fuck, eh? Everywhere he goes.
Back, you have to be incapacitated before you quit. You should never quit. We never fucking quit. This is the facts, and this is what's bred into all my soldiers and all the people who fucking roll with me. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Give him the whole clap. Yeah, don't stop. No, don't stop. We got soldiers. My God, he's breeding soldiers, eh? So this is just one instance on this yard where shit was getting fucking stupid.
Oh yeah.
Another fucking instance is when I'm chilling there, and one of the head-ranking skin fools comes up to me. He's from SKS or some shit. It's a white clique of skinheads, and he comes up to me and he goes, hey, you know you got a Jew tatted on you? And I said, motherfucker, I got the king of Jews tatted on me. What's up, dude? What's up, you fat bitch? I'm like, you got a fucking problem? And this fool punked out in front of everybody. He let me straight call him a bitch.
Listen, skinheads don't roll like that. If this skinhead made up his mind to approach this killer, believed that it was discussed amongst the skins and that they were ready to beat the fucking brakes off this guy. So yeah, you know, this never happened. Like most of the shit, this never happened. This video has like fucking over 1 million views. So there's a lot of people that believe that this guy is the baddest thing on earth, which is unfortunate. But I mean, you know, if he can motivate you to be a better person, cool. But he could have done it without the lies. And I guarantee there's a lot of skinheads. If they saw this video, I'm glad Wes is never gonna go back to prison. Good thing, homie, because you've disrespected so many different people that you know there's no. I mean, like, it's, why is his mouth like that?
Straight punked the fuck out, and
Sure.
I look around and I'm like, oh man, this fool's done. You know, the heads up, the higher ups are gonna have his shit served on him because you never in prison can ever, as a white dude, let someone call you a punk or a bitch. If a white dude calls you that, or if anybody calls you a punk or a bitch, even if they're halfway joking, you have to fucking fire on them. There is no fucking options. And if you don't, guess what? Like I've said before, you're getting fucking fired on. And that's just the fucking rules.
Well, the good thing is, other than the guy with the pencil that never breaks when they stab a human being, other than that, everybody just fist fights here. So this is a different part of the California Department of Corrections that no one has ever heard of. And he said it's a 4-yard. Yeah, I believe him.
It's just how it is. In the pen, the way we look at it is, if you don't stand up for yourself, we ain't standing up for you either. So you better fucking stand up for yourself, because I have to stand up for you. So you have to stand up for you too. Yeah,
he has to stand up for you, except if you're his cellie and you're hungry and he has peanut butter, he won't give you any of it. But you still have to stand up for him. He won't help. He wants you weak and hungry, but stand up for him. For some reason, stand up for him, because if not, he's going to get mad at you. And don't lose a fight, because he's going to get mad at you. You better learn Wes's rules, especially those of you that are paying him $5,000 to get cussed out.
I think it's a fucking awesome way to be. But the main fucking shit was on this yard. There was always fucking drama. And then I finally figured out why. And it was because these fools in the back were always pushing for motherfuckers to bring them shit to the back. So to bring them shit to the back is the shoe. It's the prison inside.
No, the back that he's talking about is ad seg. That's not this. So this is more confirmation that he doesn't understand the difference between ad seg and the shoe. The shoe at the time that he's talking about, I don't know when he came in, but it would have been Corcoran and Pelican Bay, and maybe when he came in, I don't know what year he came in. Maybe when he came in, Tehachapi was already a shoe, but those are not Donovan, so he's tripping.
The prison, and for us out here in the normal population to bring them shit back, they had to make sure some shit happened. So they had to make sure that 2 white dudes rode on another white dude so that they could get their shit. Did the guy fuck up? Probably. Was it worth him getting took off on to get removed and shit brought back to them? Probably not. But we would stack the dudes up with razor blades, with coffee, with soups, with cosmetics, and make sure that the dudes that are stacked, that are putting in the work for us, they got all the shit on their property, so that when they go back, and obviously some of that shit's hooped. But so when they go
especially probably like 5 cases of soups they hooped. I mean, I get it. He's not, that goes on the cart, that goes on your property. When you get issued your property, you're going to get it. But, you know, Wes is recreational with his back door. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he might have had a soda in there and like a pint of ice cream. He had a refrigerator in there as well. Somehow he was able to open the door, put the pint ice cream in there. He's got a lot of stuff in there. Eh? Like his butthole is not like anyone else's, eh? And he wants you to know that.
Back to the back, which is a shoe, they can bring this stuff to the dude. So basically they were a fall man, they got in trouble to go bring some dude his fucking shit who's sitting in the back. That's a fucked up thing. That's why you don't want to put your life in other people's hands who don't give a fuck. They're still just using motherfuckers and throwing them away for.
I apologize for stopping again, but I think all the birds got tired of it. Go to the beginning of the video and hear them laughing and making fun of him, bagging on him. And then they were like, this is bullshit, eh? Like, we fly over the prison every day. Sometimes the one bird was like, sometimes I'll land right on the skinny ass little tiny windowsill and I'll look in the cell. I don't see none of that shit jumping off. Fucking birds even know, fool.
For their own benefit. And I mean, sometimes the law fits, but these fools are masters of manipulation, so they'll make sure the law fits and benefits them in the end and fucks you over. Sometimes it benefits you, sometimes it fucks you. That's the lottery. But the main fucking aspect was at this fucking yard, everybody was off the hook. So the block kept getting hit. I would always be up early, so I knew when the block was getting hit. How did
okay, he's gonna say, how did I know? Let me see.
I know when the block was getting hit? I get up in the morning. I walk over to my motherfucking sink. I press the button once. I go to press it again. Oh shit, motherfucker, I take off because I know the cops are coming in and they're coming in fucking hot. They're gonna be at my window in 10 fucking seconds. There's gonna be 50 of them. They shut the water off so nothing can get fucking dumped down the toilet, nothing can get flushed. So I already know they're coming in. I'm putting everything up. I'm getting everything I gotta get, and I'm moving it where it's got.
And this dude needs to stop wearing those glasses, eh? How many times has he touched them?
I go. But I mean, was I ready all the time? Most of the time, 100%. But is there shit that's always out that's got...
Most of the time, 100%. What the fuck does that mean? Most of the time I was 100% ready.
To go up? Yes, sir.
That's deep.
Where's it going? You're fucking hooping it. The craziest shit is my neighbor, 2 cells down, they start bringing out the white boys and they're stripping us out. Now this motherfucker, he has a 7-inch banger hanging out his fucking ass when they strip us out. We can see the motherfucker. And we know he's fucked. I could see a plastic bag halfway hanging out. And that was covering the handle of this fucking big ass piece, a big old knife that he hooped. And I mean, to you guys, you're thinking that's fucking sickening. Who puts a fucking 7-inch knife up?
God damn. That if this was 3D this shit. Look at the wawas are still on his lip. So this vato wraps a 7-inch. How does he know it's a 7-inch piece? So he wraps a 7-inch piece and puts it in his butt. Ugh. And but has it in a plastic bag, and the bag is hanging out his butt. Like when he wrapped it, didn't he couldn't just cut the excess? Like, wipe your mouth while I'm talking. This is disgusting. I look away, Wes, because that's disgusting, that thing on your lip. But again, these stories are so crazy. So a bag is hanging out of the dude's ass. The cops didn't see that.
Up their ass. This is the reality of prison. You're not dealing with people who fucking think in the same realm you think. This motherfucker is ready to ride, and he can't get caught with that knife. If he
can't get caught with it, he's gonna let the bag hang out of his butt because the cops, the plastic bag was probably clear, so that's why they couldn't see it. Fucking stupid.
About to get caught with that knife, even if it's a cop, he has to fucking use it. So he does what he got to do. He fucking hoops that shit. Sounds fucking sick to you? Don't go to fucking prison then.
Get back to why the bag is hanging out his butt, though. And why nobody saw it but you. And why were you looking? Yeah, this dude is amazing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this fucking whacked out video. This one, what I did is, those of you that don't know, you can go to a person's channel. And then you click on videos, and right beneath it, you'll see newest and then popular. You hit popular, the videos with the most amount of views are going to pop up. I think I did the majority of the ones with the most views. This one, I don't think I ever did. I want you guys to go back and listen to the birds. Tell me I'm lying. And don't forget to get in the comment section and we need to give that fucking creature on the back of his back. Now it moves to the fucking background. Give it a name. The best name is what it gets, and it will get a shout out every time this fucker doesn't wear a shirt, which is every fucking video. Okay, now everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them. I'm out.